So today on Hanging with Yuka and his rebuild of the 535, I'm still doing some body work type stuff. So on the front bumper of this vehicle, I noticed that it must have been in some type of very minor, oh, I see another break here. Very minor, like dent or whatever, but it's a plastic bumper. So what happened is it kind of probably hit a curb or something, and it got smashed in so much where the joints where the screws go into the panel pretty much split. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my plastic. I'm going to use my plastic soldering iron, which is getting hot right now. That's good. I'm going to use my plastic soldering iron, and I'm also going to use some blowtorch fire to soften up the plastic, to reinforce it with more new plastic. Then I'm going to sand it down, and then I'm going to be able to get it to the right smoothness. Once I do that, then I'll be able to paint it all over like I'm doing the side skirt as well. So let's go ahead and get started with that. The first thing I'm going to do is I took a piece of copper. I'm going to show it to you right here. I took like a 3-inch, maybe 2-inch piece of round copper, 1/2-inch copper. I hammered it down nice and flat, drilled a hole in it, drilled a hole on this side and this side, and took some drywall screws. And then what I did is this is going to hold the plastic together while I heat it up and start to rebond the crack that's in it. And I can show you a little bit better. I'm trying to get you in there. This is what it looked like at the bottom. So I used my 2 screws on both sides to bring that crack in. We're gonna fix this here. But as you can see, there is the copper. Again, this was a round copper tube that I just took my hammer and flattened it, made it nice and flat, so that way I had a metal sheet that I could drill through to hold this together while I heat it up. Right. Fire up. It's on. All right, got it on there, and we're just gonna heat this up. I won't be touching this with my hand anymore after this, of course. But of course, and it's gonna melt. It's gonna burn a little bit. It's gonna get really hot, and all I'm trying to do is just soften it up a little bit, because what we're gonna do is gonna bend together, and I'm gonna add some plastic to it here in a little bit later. Of course, making sure I don't set nothing on fire, but it's working nicely. All right, that should be nice and soft right now. Turn that off. I have my iron here. Oh yeah, it is nice and soft. So all we're gonna do is just bend this back together. Just make this plastic bend together. Then I'm gonna add some of my own plastic to reinforce it, because I'm pretty sure once this heats up and changes, oh yeah, but it's actually coming together really nicely. And this is how you repair your plastic bumpers if you ever have a situation like this. Actual plastic reinforced piece that I got out of my plastic well, and I'm gonna go ahead and start putting this in here and just trying to get this to mend with the bumper. So I'm gonna cut it a little bit. Hope you can see that. Use this right here to cut this plastic a little bit, and all I'm doing kind of just adding plastic to plastic that's already there. But because it had cracked, it's gonna need some new plastic added to it, which is what I just did. Just added some new plastic there. I'm gonna add some more up here around this little lip. And again, this is all still very hot, which is good, because that's gonna allow it to bond together with the old bumper with this new stuff here. And because again, I have my metal piece in the back there, it's going to keep everything nice and hopefully straight for me. So I'm gonna keep adding some more plastic, because I want this to really tap in to where it's supposed to be. Now my hole might not be as round as they need to be, but I'll fix that a little bit later. So this is what we just did. We fixed the crack that was there, and then we also fixed one that was here. I'll probably have to punch out that a little bit better, because these clips go on over the hole. And this is what it looks like at the bottom. So now, once that, still a little warm, but oh, that's solid, man. That's a really solid fix there. Really solid fix. Still got my little hole here for the screw that's gonna go in. I got my little lip. I recreated a little lip right here. But again, I'm gonna go ahead and start sanding this down. Got my grinder here. I'm gonna go ahead and start smoothing this out. Okay, so I have my Expert Color Match. Also, it's like a primer paint, and it doesn't have the clear coat, so I'm gonna definitely do a clear coat later. But let me show y'all what this right here actually does. Get that right there, nice and that coat just made that nice and smooth. See that? And I'm gonna heat this spot up here, cause I also heat that spot up too. Repaired our hole. Got it slightly smoothed out, but good enough for the bottom. Also, I did a little bit of patchwork on this too, but that's the inside, so that doesn't matter. What mattered was that little spot right there, because I sanded that down as well. Overall, the job turned out really nice, and the bumper is ready to be clear coated and installed.